Welcome to the Online Business AMA podcast, the podcast where I answer your most pressing questions about building and growing a successful online business. I'm your host, Lauren Diana, certified business strategist and coach, here to give you the clarity, support, and strategies you need to thrive. Let's dive into today's question. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this episode. I'm so glad you're here because we've got an excellent question today from Sofia, and I know so many of you will resonate with this. Sofia asks, I keep getting feedback from my clients, but I don't know how to use it to grow my business. What should I do with their input? This is such a great question, Sofia, because client feedback is like gold for any entrepreneur. It's raw, real, and straight from the people you're serving. And when used effectively, it can open up incredible growth opportunities for your business. But I totally understand how it can feel overwhelming. Let me break it down into a few actionable steps you can take. First, organize the feedback. Start by categorizing what you're hearing. Are clients commenting on your product or service quality, on their experience working with you, on your pricing, delivery, or communication? Once you start to see patterns and themes, it's easier to pinpoint areas that might need attention. If you're just keeping all the feedback in your head, trust me, it'll feel scattered. So get it out of your head and into a spreadsheet, a document, or even a project management tool like Notion or Trello. Next, prioritize what to act on. Not all feedback will require major action or any action at all. Ask yourself, does addressing this align with my business goals? Would it make the process smoother for both me and my clients? Does it serve the long-term needs of my ideal audience? For instance, if several clients are saying they wish a process were more streamlined, that's worth investigating. But if one person has a unique preference that doesn't align with your broader goals, you might decide to let that go. Now, once you know what's worth addressing, start tweaking and testing. Maybe it's a small adjustment like clarifying instructions in an onboarding document, or a big shift like creating a brand new service offering based on demand. The key is to start somewhere. You don't have to change everything at once. Test one improvement, then observe how your clients respond. Another tip, use feedback as a relationship builder. Instead of just listening, acknowledge your clients when they share their thoughts. Thank them for their input, let them know what changes you're making as a result, and follow up to see how those changes are working for them. This does two things. It builds trust because they see you care, and it encourages them to give you even more valuable feedback in the future. One extra thing I'll add here. Sometimes client feedback isn't about what's not working. It might show you what's already working really well. Pay attention to the compliments and positive surprises too. If a client says, I love this part of the experience, maybe that's an area you can amplify or highlight in your marketing. Feedback isn't only about fixing, it's also about doubling down on what you're already doing great. Sofia, I hope this gives you a clear roadmap for taking action on client feedback. Remember, feedback is a gift, but the real growth comes from what you do with it. Start by organizing, prioritizing, and using it both as a tool to improve and a way to strengthen your client relationships. Thank you for submitting your question, and I can't wait to hear how you put this into practice. For everyone else listening, remember to send in your questions. We tackle topics like this every time. Until next time, take care. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you found it helpful for your business. If you've got a question you'd like answered, just head on over to onlinebusinessama.com to submit yours, and it might be featured in an upcoming episode. See you next time. Want to learn more about growing your business online? Are you a coach or course creator who's looking to sell out your programs and courses? Learn more by visiting laurendiana.me.